Now that I'm full on ketosis, my body's making its own energy, so I don't need to supplement with caffeine. And this is what happens when you start cooking on YouTube, is you mess things up. That's okay. We'll figure out something. We're not here to suffer through our diet. We're here to make it more fun. Being this strict on keto, definitely you have to be inventive and make your own chocolates and figure out how to enjoy the things that you enjoy, for sure. I'm eating 94 grams of lettuce in one meal. That is 2 cups of lettuce. We buy them in bulk and we keep it coming. It's like, just back the whole truck up, put the farm right here. It's a lot. It is so much. But you know what, though? I feel so much better. Honestly, cinnamon and pickles have helped me get through this diet better than any other food. Literally, keto is so easy. You just have to have a little bit of forethought, and you can totally get through it. I'm officially deep into ketosis, and this is how I got there. Within the first hour of waking up, I make a drink. I'm switching between 2 brands right now, Element and BP. They're almost identical with 100 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. Let's go with this one. I'm feeling grape today. I love grape. I'm just got these, so I'm trying different flavors now. But I love Element. I just want a variety because keto is not a fad diet. It's going to be real life for me. So every day for the rest of my life, I need to have variety. But so far, these 2 brands are killing it. So within the first hour, I flood my body with electrolytes and then I feed it because we're trying to keep that cortisol low. And if you're new here, my name is Mindy and I suffer from Hashimoto's and PCOS. I like to mix it up real good and then we're gonna put some ice in it, drink that while we make breakfast. I'm about to show you that my fridge is completely empty and I have a grocery order coming within the next 2 hours. But I found this recipe for cream cheese pancakes and I have all the ingredients. So I was like, let's try this, put some eggs with it. Fingers crossed it's good. I've never tried it before, so we'll see. I'm also really excited about my grocery order because I ordered a few things that I normally wouldn't, including some herbal teas, because I have found that I don't like caffeine as much as I used to. And that's just basically my body saying, hey, I don't really need it anymore because now that I'm full on ketosis, my body's making its own energy. So I don't need to supplement with caffeine. I know herbal teas have caffeine, but it's not like drinking a cup of coffee that's going to blow my macros because I am very strict right now. I can only have 30 carbs and I do not want to drink those. I want to eat those. So I got some herbal teas to try out. And of course, they're double duty. We're going to fight all the things, right? Like pain management, inflammation. We want to look good. We want our skin to glow. So I also got some mixing bowls. Really excited about that because I'm going to be showing you guys recipes. I want you to be able to see the recipes that I'm making. We're going to split this recipe in half. It says it yields 2 servings, and we're not trying to make 2 servings just for what. So we're going to do 2 ounces of cream cheese. Let me see what I'll eat. Cream cheese, eggs, sweetener, cinnamon, and vanilla. I also need to do a pantry reorganization, so it is getting crazy in here. Speaking of caffeine, I'm going to switch matcha because I still like matcha. I like the flavor of it. So today we're going to use the rest of this. This one is not keto friendly, but we're going to use the rest of it today because my macros are going to look so great today. So we're going to do that. I got a whole bunch of new goodies in here that I'm so excited. And I'm about to pull out this huge thing of cinnamon, but that's because my little one is MIA since my trip. So don't be alarmed, but I do use a lot of cinnamon. Cinnamon is helping me get through keto. Another thing is I found out there's 2 different types of cinnamon. This is the wrong one. This is the cheap one that can cause liver issues, and we don't want liver issues, so I'm going to be switching cinnamon. It's so funny because all the healthy things are so expensive, and so you don't gravitate towards them, and then you're actually like wrecking your body if you're using other stuff. So there's that. We're gonna put 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs. Oh, did you see that? That shell just totally went in there. Okay. And then 2 ounces of cream cheese. So this is the cream cheese I've been using for other recipes. So we're just gonna chop this in half. And I just cut right through the package sometimes. Sometimes if it lets me. Okay. Come out. Cream cheese is so hard to work with sometimes. Okay. And then we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So we just need teaspoons. All right, cool. Teaspoon. Let's do the dry stuff first. So 1 teaspoon. So this is allulose. I was using monk fruit and I've switched to the allulose because allulose actually triggers the GLP-1 in your body that you already produce. So I was on Mounjaro for a long time, so I was triggering that with the Mounjaro. And then since being off of Mounjaro and continuing my weight loss and my health journey, I want to continue to trigger that. Oh no, I'm doing half a recipe and following the whole recipe. Oh, it should be all right. Said nobody. Let's go ahead and do the whole recipe because I totally messed that up. And this is what happens when you start cooking on YouTube, is you mess things up. That's okay. We'll figure out something. I wonder, this will tell us if it reheats, if I can have it later, like tomorrow or something. I do plan all my macros in advance the night before. And when I went out for the weekend, I actually planned the whole weekend like 3 days ahead of time. So I am learning how to manage life with being in such strict ketosis. It's all a learning curve, right? So 2 more eggs. I did so good on the first half of the recipe until we got to the spices, and that's where it went haywire. Did y'all see that fall in there? Because I didn't. Eggshells are getting so thin and fragile lately, and it's like I don't understand why they're so thin and fragile. Old eggs didn't used to do that. They were harder to crack. I honestly think because of this mixture with the cream cheese, I need my mixer. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get that with a whisk with the cream cheese the way it is. Yeah, and it says mix all the ingredients in a blender or a food processor until smooth. So we're just going to do it like this. And then punch the cream cheese. There's like clumps of cream cheese still, and they're like tiny, so I'm just trying to see if I can get those to blend out. I think that's the best we're going to get. And by the way, they smell delicious already. I love anything cinnamon. So let's move to the stove and make pancakes. You're probably wondering why I'm not using almond butter and stuff like that, and that's just because I can't have them. My dietitian and medical doctor who controls my keto, I'm not to that level of having that stuff yet, and with the 30 carbs anyways, it's impossible. So I just eat a lot of whole foods and I just try to make it taste good. That's my goal. So while my pan is heating up a little bit, let's start the matcha. There was surprise mats in the microwave. My fiance put surprise things in the microwave for me. Basically, he was saying he didn't know where these went. So I bought a mat and we left it on the counter to dry. And my cat is obsessed with silicone and completely ate it. Like this side looks the worst. This side is like still fixable or still like usable. But I was like, you know what? They're so cheap. I'm just gonna buy another one because like seriously, look, there's a hole right there. So I was like, I don't want to be wasteful. Oh, there's a hole in this one too. Multiple holes. So I was thinking about just cutting the unusable parts off of this one. And then I was like, let me go ahead and buy some more. So that's why they're in the microwave to prevent him from eating them. So I got 2 different styles of chocolate because I'm going to start making my own chocolate just because I can only have a certain chocolate. Technically, I can't have chocolate right now, but I'm going to make chocolate. And for emergencies only, that's what those are for. And because I'm a Halloween little girly anyways, I went ahead and got these, which are so fun. So I'm just like, I want fun things. We're not here to suffer through our diet. We're here to make it more fun. So let's pour. This is not going to be a circle. That was horrible. It literally just sprouted up like eggs. And you know what I was thinking? I have this pan as well. I think I'm going to switch pans. So let's just let that one do whatever it's going to do. Being this strict on keto, definitely you have to be inventive and make your own chocolates and figure out how to enjoy the things that you enjoy for sure. Okay, let's do this in this little egg pan. This is so watery. It's like nothing to it. It's literally all water. I don't calculate the macros for every single thing, like the sweetener and my spices. I don't. And normally my drinks, I don't either, but my drinks don't have any calories except for matcha. And this matcha, like I said, this was a before keto me. And so this matcha has a lot of calories actually. Oh, and it's only half a scoop. That actually works out a little better for me. So that's half a scoop. So we're gonna change our macros. I don't think that's gonna be enough powder because actually that's not gonna be enough. So you're actually supposed to use 2 scoops. I always do 1. So I'm already splitting it in half. And so to do just a half of a quarter, like that's not enough. So we're gonna mix it with this one. And we're just gonna do half a scoop of this one as well. And this one is collagen and matcha latte. It's sweetened, but it's sugar free. And it's sweetened with monk fruit, which is fine. The collagen is also to help. There's also 0 carbs in this one, I believe. Less than 1 gram of carbs. So that's what I want. And the calories are 35. So this one was like way different macros. It was like 40 calories and like 10 grams of carbs or something like that. But it was sweetened and it tasted good. I think I got too much of it. It's like I want just enough ice to keep it cool, but not enough to water it down or take away some of the flavor. And then do about half a cup of milk. And I planned out to have a whole cup of milk. So it's just whatever tops it off. I think that's going to be enough. Perfect. Okay. I do take multivitamins in the morning as well, and those help. Oh, these rise. Okay. That one's ready to turn. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful color. Okay, I was not expecting them to rise. You can definitely tell it's not sweetened. But actually, I like it. Like it depends on what it is. I don't care if it's sweetened or not. Like green tea, I usually don't sweeten it. Wow, this is rising so much. Look at how big that's in that pan. That's crazy. And I think those are ready to switch to. Let me get my littler spatula. Let me see if I can do this without making a mess. Ah, perfect. Ah, perfect. This little egg pan is harder to work with. There we go. And then I think this one is done. It's a little crispy. I got this one a little crispy on this side, but this side looks perfect. I cannot have syrup or anything like that, so I'm just gonna dust them with a little bit of allulose just to give it like flavor. But I do want to see how sweet these are. Maybe that wasn't the best first bite. These do cook up quick though. That is already. There's all the cream cheese right there. Okay. I don't know how good these last ones are gonna be because all the cream cheese is literally in the bowl still. So they get big, but then they get paper thin. This one's not good. That one's like way greasy. I do want to switch between the both of these. So I am taking multivitamins, but per my doctor, I'm taking vitamin D, C, magnesium. I feel like there was iron. Yeah, I think this one's my iron one. I don't know. I planned all these in advance. I have a 30-day thing. And I do take Prilosec because I have acid reflux. But being on keto now, I should be fixing a lot of my issues that I was having as far as like not needing Prilosec anymore. So I'm going to use up most of what I have just to get my body like regulated. And then from there, I'm going to see about not taking it anymore. Not quite yet. Almost, but not yet. I think. few more seconds. These do cook up really quick. So let's try this one. Okay, this was definitely the way to go. This one is horrible, really horrible. They taste like eggs. Like, I can see where the cream cheese kind of puts it like in the pancake world. But like I said, most of my cream cheese is right here at the bottom of the bowl. So I can see where the cream cheese makes it more solid. So it's not just egg, but it is just egg. It's very egg forward. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. I might burn her down a little bit. So actually with these, since they're so eggy, I don't want eggs on top of it. So I'm going to change my macros anyway. I'm just going to eat these. And all I'm going to do is dress them up with some cinnamon and some allulose to sprinkle on top to give it like more of a, and then I will show you when I get done. I had to stop making breakfast to get my groceries. All right, let's go to the last batch. Since I'm not using all 4 of these, I'm going to put a little water in here so it doesn't get too hot. All right, let me show you my fridge before so you can see why there's so many groceries. So this is my fridge and freezer. It looks like a lot, but it's all drinks, basically. There's Jell-O that I'm going to eat tonight. Jell-O and whipped cream. A couple slices of celery. This is chicken that was left over from last night. And then just all drinks. That's mozzarella cheese. I do have lettuce, but that is it in that drawer. And then as you see, I'm like running out of stuff. I have no vegetables and I'm running low on protein. And there's my little pill organizer. It's a little 30-day organizer. And the reason I keep it in the fridge is because it smells really bad. I think these are already, nope, not quite, almost. All right, let's put the milk up. Let's dry the milk off. It is so hot outside. I was literally out there for 2 seconds and I'm already sweating. And this poor milk is sweating. I was going to do a little hot girl walk this morning, but no, sir. No, ma'am. It is way too hot. And I have to go to the office today, so I'm not trying to take another shower in between. This is all meat that I have to process. So I just like to throw them into the fridge. Look at the salmon. I just like to throw it into the fridge until I can have time. So it's a big slab of salmon right there. And eating keto is so expensive. Like twice as much in our grocery bill now as we did before. It's a lot. Here, babies, you want to play with this? Another thing is, instead of grocery shopping once a week, sometimes we go twice a week now for the fresh stuff like lettuce. I eat so much lettuce a week, a day, a meal. I'm eating 94 grams of lettuce in one meal. That is 2 cups of lettuce. We buy them in bulk and we keep it coming. It's like, just back the whole truck up, put the farm right here. It's a lot. It is so much. But you know what, though? I feel so much better. And this is what I told them I didn't want. It was a substitution. The one I wanted. Why did it tell me they didn't have it? Anyways, okay, never mind then. Here's my bacon. I do turkey bacon. I don't eat pork. So all of this pork that you see is not for me. It's for him. The only pork I do eat is pepperoni, and I eat this as a snack now, so I buy a much bigger bag. I didn't used to buy such a big bag. Another swap that I made that was similar was I eat healthier meat now. Like I eat the ground chuck 80-20 versus, was it 70-30? I do not let my cats play with meat bags, so that's why I put that one up here, but they're able to play with the rest of the bags. I love inspecting the bags. And then, oh no, this one's like weird. Separated. So hot. Almond butter, because I don't do peanuts when you have fooded versions. This is turkey, but this baby is frozen and sweaty. So I'm gonna leave it in its bag. Let's throw this meat in the fridge as well. The meat will last us quite a while, but the vegetables go really quickly. This should be done. Yeah. All right, let's finish putting this up. I need to eat. I'm still taking ear drops in the morning for my ear infection that I've had for a month. So I'm really running out of time to sit down and eat within my first hour. So I'm just going to throw literally all of this in here, and then I'm just going to figure it out in a little bit after I get done eating. Maybe it's not a big deal, but maybe it is. I don't want to spike my cortisol, so It's probably already a little spiked, to be honest, from all this extra activity first thing in the morning. Put those there. This is not where anything goes in here. All right, the rest of that can sit out. I got my teas in the bowls. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But let's zhuzh these up a little bit. So this one was gross. We're just going to toss it. And then it said it was half of a recipe. So let's do one that's like extra cream cheesy. We already ate that one, so we'll put 2 there, 2 here, and then like that's about half and half. I'm just gonna lay these out. Take just a little bit and sprinkle, and then just a little bit, a lot. I do like my cinnamon. There we go. Probably could even sprinkle on like cocoa or something to make it like more chocolatey. All right, it's actually not bad. Let's try the one with all the cream cheese. So some of them are egg forward, some of them are cream cheese forward. I think it was just the way that it mixed, but they're not bad. They're actually like a nice little dessert type breakfast. So I'm gonna eat this, drink my matcha and my salt drink, and then I'll be back. All right, besties. So I unpacked everything. I need to wash these still. Look how cute that is. So these are the glass bowls that I got for you guys so you could see what we're doing. And here's some of the herbal teas that I'm going to start with. This one is black tea, but it's perfectly mint. I did a lot of research. These 3 brands are pretty healthy, so that's why I went with these. This one's a roasted dandelion spice. It's a detox tea. Nervous about this one. This one is, which one is this one? Oh, chamomile. I was looking right at it. This one's a chamomile, so I'll be drinking this one like at night to relax and things like that. And then yeah, this one is kind of like a dessert tea, but all of these teas have benefits. Let's make lunch because I'm actually hungry. So I also need the energy to get ready to go to work. Here is everything I'm going to be using for I'm calling it a sushi-ish dish. Another one of the swaps I'm going to be making is, even though I really like Kraft mayo, this one is empty almost, but this one has a lot of things in it that I just don't want to consume anymore. So I'm making the switch to Primal Kitchen mayo, and this is made with avocado oil. This one's like a cleaner version of mayo. There's 2 different types I was looking at. I'm going to try this one to see if I even like it. But this one is no more. No bueno. So this is how I make my sushi dinner. Just 1 whole can of tuna in water. Also, when I was on my trip this weekend, I broke my scale. It was not working well, so I ordered a new one. It should be here today, actually. So that's part of a situation that we're going to fix. And then I have some Dijon mustard, and I'm going to do, come on, scale. See, like it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Okay, we're going to do 15 grams. It's 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 grams. We are going to go ahead and use this up because we are not wasteful most of the time. Actually, this should go ahead and finish this off. I can get 2 more grams, but I think I'm just going to, oh, actually, that's perfect. It's 1 gram over, so that's fine. And then I'm just using different seasonings. My go-to is garlic, onion, and for this, paprika, just to give it a little zhuzh, because we are not skipping on flavor, even though we're skipping on ingredients. And then I have celery right here. I'm on about 45 grams of celery. Vegetables have carbs, so we have to watch out for that. And then this is not the knife I thought it was. And then I'm just kind of making these just like little bite-sized pieces. All right, so that's 59 grams. That's fine. So I'll just put it in my macros. Sometimes I do go a few over. Sometimes it's okay. As long as I'm tracking it and accounting for it, and whatever happens during the day, I just adjust for it. And then I make changes throughout the day as well. You can plan as much as you want, but sometimes you just gotta make changes. You have to go with the flow. So I just mix this up. It is dry, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot afford extra macros right now because I do plan all my macros out to the max throughout the day. And I do 3 meals a day plus 1 to 2 snacks. That keeps me eating every 2 to 3 hours and staying under 30 grams of carbs. So I'm really not eating anything, but I am eating. So I cannot afford extra macros right now, but that is fine. It's good enough. It will stick together itself. And then what I like to do is just take these seaweed snacks, and then I actually ate this yesterday, and what I did was I just slid everything in the bowl over. Make sure I get all of that. Then I literally just put this like right here beside it. And then I just take one of these, and then I just put like a bite like that. And then I just kind of rolled it up like this. So that's why I'm like sushi-ish. And then I just eat it. I did forget to salt and pepper it because I didn't have salt and pepper over here. But it gives you that crunch. It gives you that tang. The crunch from the celery, the tang from the mustard. The seasonings just give it good flavor. So I'm going to eat this one and salt and pepper it. And honestly, the seaweed gives it umami. So it's good in my book. I'm going to eat. The new me sweats like crazy. I literally just did my makeup and I'm already sweating so hard. Let's get my dinner ready. Okay, so while I was getting ready, I made some meat. So this dinner is to go. So I want to pack everything that I need so that I can just eat it at work. So this is going to be for my lettuce. This is going to be when I deconstruct it all into the bowl, or construct it all. That's it. So I need that one and this one, and then let's do one just for meat, and then I need one for pickles because we're making a cheeseburger bowl. So I like to separate everything so it doesn't get weird. I'm gonna weigh my meat real quick. Okay, just realized it's not even cooked all the way through, so I'm gonna conserve it while I do this. So we're gonna leave that to cook just a little bit longer. It should be done in a few seconds. Getting my food ready is super chaotic. This is not staged. This is literally how I function. So I need lettuce, Colby Jack, because that's the only cheese I like. I like to do 94 ounces. I really need a new scale. I've got one coming. I need 94 ounces of, 94 grams of lettuce, which is 2 cups. And it is a lot of lettuce. But you know what? She's not hungry. She's full. She's taken care of. She has no cravings. So don't pick on me about my lettuce intake. Okay. All right. So that's 94 grams. What I like to do to help me out is I'm going to take like a big portion of this, right? Just going to separate it. And then I'm going to tear that out. Tear. And then I'm going to put some Dijon. You know what? Last time I did it as a liquid and I liked it better. Let's do it as a liquid. And yes, I have socks in my back pocket so I don't forget them. You know what? We could just do like this. Let's take that off. Okay. Let's do too many crickets. We're going to do 15 grams of Dijon. Basically, I do a lot of things in grams. It just makes it easier. All right. That's 15. And then we're going to try this mayo. Smells okay. Take a little fork. We're going to tear that out. And we're going to do 1 tablespoon, which should be 15. Okay, so this one's a little different. This one's 14 grams for a tablespoon, whereas the other one was 15. Glad I looked at that. That's way too much. So I always do everything to the side so I can take it off if I need to. So nothing's mixing. It's literally just its own. So a little spot in there. Okay, so here's that. And then what I do is just add a little tiny bit of water and mix that up. And that gives me like a better sauce. Like it's more sauce for my salad. Because this is essentially a salad. Perfect. I like that. The dishes are piling up, but my fiance does the dishes and he's totally okay with me just leaving all the dishes for him every day. Every day I leave all the dishes. Okay. Pile in my lettuce. I want every single bit of that. Okay. Let's check this hamburger. That is very much done at this point. Okay, we're gonna do 1 ounce of cheese. Dang, I've been doing this too long when I get it like on the dot the first time. Awesome. Okay, so there's my cheese. Then the star of the show is the pickles. Put all this up. Oh, I have to leave in 1 minute. I'm definitely going to be late for work today. And my pickles are way in the back. All right. Oh, I really need to process all that food. Okay. Pickles. So pickles, I can have as many as I want. These are 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 everything. So I do not have to worry about them. Just to make my life a little bit easier, I'm on a cutting board. Usually I just do it like on my thumb, but I am so much in a hurry right now. So much of a hurry. It's not even funny. So we're just gonna put, I don't know, I like 3, 4, 5 pickles. I like pickles. Honestly, cinnamon and pickles have helped me get through this diet better than any other food. And I really enjoy pickles and cinnamon on their own. But the fact that I love them and they're like 0 everything just makes my life so much better. So I definitely load up on the pickles. You obviously don't have to. I may go a little too crazy on the pickles, but you know what? Like I said, love. Perfect. All right. Let's do 5 ounces of meat. Tear. Jeez. I broke my scale when I was on vacation over the weekend, but don't worry. I ordered a new one. It's literally almost the same. It's a little bit bigger, and I'm so excited. My poor little scale has been through some stuff. Okay, so that is my dinner. Literally, keto is so easy. You just have to have a little bit of forethought, and you can totally get through it. All right, that one's just leftover. My fiance will eat that. So now I just have to cap everything and put it in my bag, and then I am good to go. This is this one is this one, and then 2 of these in a square one. All right. It's like really chaotic in there, but oh, it is what it is. And then here's my little lunchy bag. And then I'm just going to throw everything in here. I don't need silverware. We have silverware at work. So that's it for that. And then I need to make a new drink. I don't know. I'm going to take 2. Oh, look, I grabbed watermelon out of both of them, both brands. That's hilarious. Let's take, and then I'm going to go ahead and make one. No, actually, I'm not. There's still a little bit. I actually have more than I thought. It's like up to here. And since I'm such in a hurry, I'm just going to take it with me. Anyways, I have got to go to work. So I will see you in the next video. So I just got home from work a little bit ago, and I am watching some TV and eating a snack. Let me show you what I'm eating. So I have some, it's actually chicken. The bag was empty, so I just brought it in here as my little plate. And I have Colby Jack slices, and then what I like to do is just fold them in quarters, and then I just take it and I just roll it like that, and then just eat it like a little snack. And then I also have some Jell-O. The whipped cream was getting weird, so I actually just tossed the whipped cream. But I have the Jell-O for dessert, and this is my snack that I'm eating. And that is my full day of eating. I think I want to try the chamomile tea. So if I do try it, I'll pop back on here in a second and show you. But if not, that was my whole day of eating.